There's talks about a new WWE title, so we'll see what that's about. We'll also check out John Cena's next big opponent. Finally, some news for Naomi and more. Let's start things off with the rumors and reports for a new WWE title. Over the last 6 months, there's been a lot of conversations and possibilities surrounding the WWE World titles. There were rumors that Roman's titles were going to be split up before the end of 2022, but obviously that turned out to be false. Then you had the reports that USA Network was allegedly requesting for an interim WWE champion for Monday Night Raw. They felt like they got the short end of the stick with Roman taking Raw's world title from them, but never actually appearing on Raw. That's why USA Network wanted an interim champion on Raw, just until WWE decided to end Roman's double title reign. But once again, that didn't happen. The United States titles presentation was elevated over the last few months, but that was the closest Raw has been to having a world title in recent months. Then you had the recent report that claimed the world titles will be split up before WrestleMania 39. Well, to make the entire situation even more bizarre and confusing, there's another new report that WWE could reportedly be considering bringing in a completely new WWE title into the mix. The report lists this new title as being a new secondary title for either Raw or SmackDown. So, this report also raises more questions. Will this new title basically serve as the interim title that USA Network was asking for? Will this serve as Raw's world title? Will this new title still be introduced if the world titles are split? So there's still a lot of questions to be asked about this new potential title. But there seems to be a lot going on in the WWE world title scene. You have the rumors of Roman's titles being split up. And now, the rumors of possibly a brand new title coming into the equation as well. So hopefully the first few months of 2023 could clear up the picture of what WWE could be up to here for these 3 WWE titles. John Cena recently made his big return to WWE by competing in the big tag team match on December 30th. Fans were a little bummed out by how little Cena actually did during the match. If you go back and watch, John Cena's entire participation in the match consisted of only 2 shoulder tackles and his signature 5-knuckle shuffle move. That's really it. Fans figured that his lack of offense in the match is most likely due to several filming projects that he has going on. Obviously, these film directors can't afford to lose John Cena with any sort of injury because it will massively delay their entire filming process. So that's most likely the reason why John Cena couldn't get that physical during his return to the ring. But according to new reports, John Cena is set for a full-length match at WrestleMania 39, and the rumored opponent that's set to face John Cena at the event is Logan Paul. The idea of Logan Paul versus John Cena first came up when Logan had retweeted and quoted an article about who should face John Cena at WrestleMania. Then a few days after that, Logan Paul went into great details on his podcast about how he was serious about facing John Cena and how he texted Triple H several times about the possibility of making the match happen. And now reports are claiming that Logan Paul versus John Cena is what's actually set to happen at WrestleMania 39 as of this very moment. So it was a very surprising piece of information to most fans. It looks like Logan Paul may actually get his dream match after all. Logan Paul is still recovering from his injuries from Crown Jewel, but apparently it wasn't as bad as everyone initially thought. So he could be ready in time for WrestleMania. John Cena's WWE schedule is still very unpredictable. He'll pop up every now and then for one-off appearances. But maybe if he's having this WrestleMania program with Logan Paul, maybe we could most definitely expect a little more consistent appearances from John Cena on WWE television during the road to WrestleMania. So the very early WrestleMania card is looking pretty amazing so far. You have Seth Rollins versus either Cody Rhodes or Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. Roman Reigns versus either The Rock or Cody Rhodes for the Universal title. Bianca Belair defending her Raw title. Charlotte defending her SmackDown title in another match. The Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the tag team titles. And now, possibly John Cena versus Logan Paul. So it's looking like a loaded event. The actual Wrestlemania card should become much more clearer in the coming weeks after Royal Rumble. After months of silence, there's actually some new news regarding Naomi. Sasha Banks has been the one dominating headlines with recent news of free agency and WrestleMania Kingdom 17 appearance. But we can't forget about Naomi's status, that it's still up in the air as well. Well, new reports claim that Naomi is also rumored to be in Japan ahead of New Japan Pro Wrestling's event and amidst the Sasha Banks rumors. The reports claim that no one can confirm if Naomi actually signed a deal herself with New Japan Pro Wrestling or if Naomi's there to simply support her close friend, Sasha Banks. Sasha and Naomi have been inseparable since walking out on WWE together. They've appeared on red carpets together, modeling shows together, and made several other public appearances together in the back half of 2022. This is going to be a big moment for Sasha Banks. She'll truly be living out her long-awaited dream to wrestle in Japan. So it makes sense for Naomi to be there in person, to support her and experience that big moment with her at ringside. But the interesting part that you can't really rule out is if Naomi could also be signed and making an appearance for New Japan Pro Wrestling herself. That's still a possibility. So there really are two routes here for the reports that Naomi's in Japan. She can either be there just as a fan to support Sasha Banks, or she could actually get involved too. Regardless of what happens, it's still going to be a huge moment that everyone will be talking about. This will mark the first time that Sasha and Naomi are at an actual wrestling event together since May 2022. So it's going to be exciting to see what goes down there for the both of them. There's been another official update on Mandy Rose and the success of her website. We previously talked about how Mandy's agent reported that she made $500,000 in under a week of leaving WWE. Well, now, an official update is coming straight from the Fan Time Instagram page, the site that hosts Mandy's site. They congratulated Mandy Rose on earning $1 million in the month of December alone from her content. So, those are official numbers from her website. $1 million just in December. As everyone is well aware, there's some lower card superstars who don't even make $1 million in a year. You do have your bigger superstars that are making $1 to $3 million, but that's still per year. Mandy made $1 million in a single month. And if she keeps that same pace up for a full calendar year, then you're talking about Mandy potentially making $12 million a year, which is easily, by far, more than any female or male WWE superstar makes in a year. So it's just further evidence that proves that Mandy Rose did make the right decision for herself. It's still unknown if Mandy Rose will continue her wrestling career in another promotion or not. So that'll be something also to keep an eye on. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.